This is not the end. No. This is not the end. This is not the end.
Hey guys, it's Jim, aka Armorama, and I am back. Yes, it has been a long time since I put out a video, but I am putting out a video. So take that. I've actually had a few replays that I wanted to feature, but I upgraded to Windows 10, and like most people, I had problems. Some of them were really basic stuff, but others were very, very difficult to root out. My Power Director program just didn't want to work with AVI files anymore, so it took me a little while to figure out what was going on, but I finally did get it all straightened out, some new codecs and such fix the job. So I hope you like that little intro. This game just made me, I don't know, I feel like this one was a little special. I just felt like I was gonna die at so many times in this game that, and we'll see how it ends. But let's set the stage here. This is obviously the Arkansas the beta. Arkansas beta, I think that's what it's called in the game. I haven't actually played in a few weeks or so. I've been playing a lot of Fallout 4. So I need to get back into World of Warships, but I'm playing some World of Tanks. Had a few decent games last night, but still quite the wild, hectic environment to play World of Tanks is such the way it is now. But this particular battle, it was very interesting. It's just like the way it played out, the way the final duel, I guess, with the remaining ships versus my team's remaining ships kind of worked out. So I hope you enjoy it. We'll try to get through it here fairly quickly. It does draw out. I think it's maybe not a full match, but it gets close. Right here you can see I'm lining up on these cruisers and trying to get some shots in a little bit, leading that a little bit too much. And I'm not actually watching these in the replay thing. I'm actually doing this audio after the fact. So now I see why so many streamers who do this separate audio thing have an issue with pulling up information in game because they can't see it. Yeah. I much prefer to do my replays in Fraps, like while I'm in the replay system. That way I can't actually hit Alt and see what is that ship. But yeah, I can't do that this time around. So it's this is a tier 4, or I believe it's a tier 4 max battle. I can't quite even see the things, but yeah. So the Arkansas beta obviously B. We got a nice citadel there on that guy. And a bunch of torpedoes coming in on our friendly cruiser, and he bites the dust. So we've lost one, they've lost none. Okay, somebody has torpedoes going out, probably not going to reach this guy. I still don't get the let me stop in the middle of the battlefield and take shots. If it's not World Tanks, you definitely don't usually want to stop. I'm not saying that occasionally you can't trick somebody or, like basically fake them out by stopping and then reversing and so forth, but it's just not a good overall strategy. I'd like to think I've been doing pretty well in the game. I actually just got somewhat quasi-confirmation of that. They had a special thing going on in the forums where they were going to give away some gold and such. and they, I think some free port slots and such. And they were tracking the best players in certain tiers, like tier 4, 5, and 6. I want to say might have been higher than that too, but I believe it was the kind of mid tiers. I didn't even know about this contest, but I got the email from Wargaming telling me that yes, you were the top one in one of the top 100 players for tier 5 ships. And I was like, I was. So it took me by a little bit by surprise, I guess. You know that oh really in this time period I was in the top 100 players. So, okay, all right. I don't remember what. I don't think it told me what ship I was in. Oh, there we got a kill. But yeah, I was probably playing something like. It couldn't have been my Murmansk because they discounted premiums. Well, I should say they initially were going to discount premiums, but unfortunately for them, they screwed up and counted premiums early on. The forum community just went up in arms. I guess that they had counted premiums when they said in the rules they were not going to count premiums. So yeah, the long gist of it was not only did I get some gold and some stuff right off the bat with the original win, but I guess they wanted to satiate the people who were upset about the screw up with the premium data going into this top 100, players, that they decided to give out more gold, and so I ended up with like 2,500 gold out of the deal, plus a couple of free port slots and a few other things. I think some flags and such. So yeah, it was a good deal all around, considering I didn't even know about this contest. I love contests that you don't enter and win anyways. But yeah, no, I was quite humbled by, for that whatever 2 week period or whatever, being in the top 100 players for tier 5s. Granted, I play tier 7s. I don't have any tier 8s, but I only have a few tier 7s. So I do play a lot of 5 through 7 kind of ships in the game right now. But the Arkansas, I must have been. I'm not sure it was Platoon. I don't think it was Platoon with anybody. I'm not sure why I was playing this. Probably just for lols or money or something. I might have been trying to earn some credits. It's still a pretty decent credit creator on a premium count anyways. You can see one of my friendly battleships there has gotten himself into a little bit of trouble. He's moved too far forward, something you do not want to do necessarily unless you're going maybe battleship to battleship. Don't want to get near those destroyers. As you can see, they put out lots of torpedoes, especially even at these levels. That's I don't know what that is. Not a nice Akaze. It's some kind of American. I don't know, is it maybe a Wataki or something? I'm also looking at this in a slightly smaller screen, so yeah, bear with me. Like I said, the exciting part of this battle is not until the last half, so it's starting to get there. We've got four ships down on their side, 5 on ours. Not looking great for us, but we're holding our own. I haven't taken a sliver of damage yet, mostly because I've been hanging back here, and they've got other targets to shoot at. Oh, there we go. Our second kill, I believe. Is our second kill, right? Let me see if I can make this thingy larger. Larger. I need larger. I don't think I can, actually. It's locked me out of my display controls. Alright, so there were... Someone actually just damaged. Well, a little bit. Maybe damaged just a little. But, there is this... I believe this is a destroyer. Close. There's the enemy battleship I'm shooting at. There's a couple ships straight ahead of me here. Yeah, but I'm most worried about this destroyer, who's maybe going to move around the island on me. I'm keeping an eye out for him. We're loading up some HE for him. But I hope everybody had a good holidays. Yeah, I had a nice one. And some nice time off from work. I apologize for not putting up any videos. You guys have been I hit 300 subscribers, and it didn't have anything to do with that. It was more just me getting into playing rather than recording and editing. This has taken quite a few attempts at editing. I've got at least 3 hours into this video, maybe only an hour today to actually make it this time around, but another couple hours prior to that just trying to make it work with the old settings. So somebody sets us on fire over there, and we put that out. Still waiting for that, to see if that destroyer is going to pop up. But we do have this cruiser, who is, I believe this is the cruiser that gets away. Or is this a battleship? This is a battleship. Sorry, but I do take a shot at him at one point, and but he's gonna survive. Just desperately want to kind of get this battleship, this destroyer out of the picture, and of course miss. These guns are not the most accurate in the world, that's for sure. We're taking, I believe that's a South Carolina over there. We're taking hits from him. And again, we've got on fire. We're going to have to wait to put this one out because our cooldown is for the repair party is still going on. But I'm going to go ahead and let him have it with a round of AP. And more shots coming in to my right here from another ship. You know, I don't think I've ever noticed in-game this yellow border they put around when you're on fire. I suppose it's to tell you, hey, dude, you're on fire if you don't hear the fire. But yeah, I don't think I've ever noticed that before. So yes, I've been playing a lot of Fallout 4 as well as some Ark. I was playing Ark probably about the time period I played this game. But I do like my survival games as well as my military simulators like this one. Military arcade simulators, I should say. Haven't played any War Thunder lately. Haven't played any 7 Days to Die. Almost said 7 Days to Live. That's kind of the same thing. Although I didn't think about playing it today, actually. Because they've made a lot of updates to that as well. But I did play some Ark today. I'm going to go back to Fallout, I believe, because I've just got so much more to do in that game. That game is just vast in terms of, like... there are areas of the map I haven't even been in. I've put 100 hours in, I believe. Something like that. So, alright. So, now if you didn't notice that, I actually waited for this battleship to come around the corner, because I really wanted to try to punish him, being that I was pretty close to full health there before that. But this is where it starts to be like, well, I've got 3 ships firing at me. I'm not going to live too long. I was able to put that fire out. Probably going to get set on fire again. I'm giving them the stern of my ship because I don't want them to get broadsides on me. As you can see, they're not the greatest shots in the world, but they do land quite a few on me. So, and we're lining up another shot on, I believe that's a Wyoming, I want to say. And we knock him down pretty low. Pretty low. But again, somebody set this on fire, so we're going to be on fire again for a little while. You can see we're down to just me and another ship versus 5, correct? Yeah. So it's 2 versus 5. Yeah, this normally is where you go in World of Warships or in World of Tanks. This isn't going to end well, is it? Yeah. Needless to say, there's going to be a lot of frustration on both sides of this in the next few minutes, the next 5 minutes or so, as we try to either finish this out and do as much damage as we can, which is probably what I was thinking at this point, obviously. Let me just, you know, kill a ship or sink a few ships here, you know, whatever I can do. You know, I've got 60% of my health left, of course, but I'm also on fire and in Arkansas Beta. Not exactly, you know, the best ship to be in. Maybe still top tier, though, which is good. So, but I believe I've got 2 battleships out here, the South Carolina, the Wyoming on my side of the map, and the cruiser, which I want to say is one of the German cruisers. And he is a pain in the butt, and that might... No, I think that's... yeah. He's over there. That's him. Yeah, that's him. And he just keeps firing in these HE rounds, and he's moving at a good clip. I'm trying to get a good guesstimation on his position. Hopefully I hit him there. Again, I wish I was... yeah, I think I did hit him there. And the nice thing about cruisers, or most cruisers at least, 99% of them, is that they don't regenerate their health. So you hit them and, you know... But you do have to get that final hit. The final little bit of, you know, points to knock them down to levels of destruction and so forth. But we are getting closer to that point that you saw in the intro, where I'm going to be basically up against the 3 of them for a bit. And believe it or not, in the video, I don't know, you probably don't remember, but believe it or not, it's the South Carolina that's going to be the actual last little pain in my butt here. Because I did hit the Wyoming down to low health. He's probably regenerated some of that. And that is the Wyoming, I want to say. So again, we're trying to hit him. That spread went really wide. And we get a nice shot in on a superstructure, but it didn't do much damage. But he's going to make a bit of a mistake here, I believe. He's going to turn left, and his guns are going to have to rotate. And he's going to basically... I think he was worried about getting too close to the remaining battleship on my side. You can see where I am versus where he is. Now, he's kind of obscured by an island there. So, to the north. Again, cruiser pops up. Really, really want to get him out of the picture. He's probably done more damage to me than the two battleships at this point. Those are his shots again. Boom, 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 boom. Setting me on fire constantly. I'm just trying to kind of get some distance between me and them, because I don't really want to get any closer than I already am. But yeah, they're just landing. Now that, again, I've still got over 50% of my health. I'm still doing okay. The nice thing about battleships is if you get time and, you know, you can repair and you can regenerate some of your health. Now you can see the other battleship there directly behind me, the whamming. He's now taking hits from the friendly battleship on my side, who's playing it pretty cagey. He's staying behind, trying to stay behind that island over there. I can't remember what his health level is like, though. I might have had more health than him at this point. Gonna line up a shot. And... nope. Kill denied. Another shot. 6 rounds or so. And there we go. We got him out of the picture. Okay, so things are looking better. We're 2 versus 2 now, instead of 2 versus 5. So, to be fair, the friendly battleship over there did knock out, I believe, 2 of those ships to get us to this point, so... Now I'm going to start working on that South Carolina. You can see our health is radically getting down to nothing now. Radically.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
So we're at the 5-minute mark. We just got high caliber. We did get a Citadel hit there somewhere. You can see we've got 2 fires going. Not a whole lot. We've got some time left before the repair can happen, but I think my crew was successfully able to put them out. But look at the health we're on. We're like have no health. There is no health left. Now, you can see the cruiser's over there. He's just popped up. The South Carolina's barely moving. I was able to use my my regeneration ability, but he's knocking it down really quickly because it hasn't yet fully kicked in. When they do damage to you, obviously you can pay a high rate. And I've been set on fire again. Now that I quickly put out because my repair ability had regenerated. So I'm just trying to not give him obviously a broadside shot like he's giving me. I'm just trying to show him the front of the ship. Although I think I did turn here to get the... I figured I really better get these other guns in play. And... oh! But this isn't like... This feels like the battle between the Monitor and the Merrimack in the Civil War, you know, where they're just like pelting each other over and over again, not able to really kill, you know, easily one or the other. I mean, oh, there we finally. Oh, and that was the end of the battle. The other ship had been taken out by the other battleship on my team, and yeah, that was the end. Let's take a look at the stats. Well, I wish we could look at the stats, but we can't because, of course, there's no replay system that has the stats screen in it, like World of Tanks, and I did not make a screen cap image of these, as I sometimes do. So, suffice to say, though, it was a very good match, and there were lots of awards and many, many things, and but I didn't really want to feature it to show you, like, how great I am at World of Warships, because you already know that. Kidding. But I did want to basically show off the match simply to show that sometimes you shouldn't give up, and, you know, it's not always the end. It's not the end. Keep trying, keep going. You may win the match. It is not always just over because it's 2 versus 5 or whatever the scenario is. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll try to get some more content out soon now that my video thingy is fixed. I really will hope and try to do so. Of course, your encouragement is always helpful. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time.